Once upon a time, there was a girl who always did what she wanted to do. A girl just like you. She was full of wonder and curiosity, and wherever she went, she had her trusty backpack to carry all of her treasures. One day after school, Soso was cleaning out her backpack when she found something odd, an egg. It was shaking, and when she shone her flashlight inside, it glowed. Puzzled, Soso put the egg into her pocket and rushed home. The next morning, Soso woke up early. She took the egg out of her pocket and placed it on the table. Suddenly, it cracked and a tiny head poked out. With a little help from Soso, the rest of the eggshell broke apart and out stepped a baby dinosaur. Soso couldn't believe her eyes. The dinosaur had emerald green scales, long swishy tails and big floppy ears. "Hello," said Soso. "What's your name?" The dinosaur looked at her with his big, innocent eyes and said, "R-A-R." From that moment on, they were best friends. Soso named him Chompy because he loved to chomp on leaves. They played hide and seek in the garden. Soso would count to 10, close her eyes and try to find Chompy. But Chompy was really good at hiding and she could never find him. So they'd start the game again and again. They also went on adventures to the park and the beach. At the beach, Chompy liked to dig for clams. He would use his powerful claws to dig a hole and then chomp down on the clam. Sometimes Soso would take Chompy to school. She'd hide him under her desk and whisper stories to him while their teacher wasn't looking. Chompy loved listening to the stories, especially ones about brave knights and magical quests. Soso and Chompy were so happy together. But Chompy wasn't a normal pet. He was a magical dinosaur from a hidden world. And as the days passed, he started to grow bigger and bigger. Soon, he wouldn't fit under Soso's bed anymore or in her classroom. And one day he grew so tall that he could no longer be invisible to grown-ups. Soso knew she had to make a very difficult decision. She could try to keep Chompy a secret and hide him in their backyard. But she didn't want him to be stuck in the backyard all day. She wanted him to roam free and be with other dinosaurs. So with a heavy heart, Soso took Chompy back to the place where she found the egg. This time she wasn't alone. She brought her parents, who were amazed by how beautiful and intelligent Chompy was. They knew Soso had made the right decision. Before saying goodbye, Chompy nuzzled Soso and left a shiny scale on the ground. It glowed softly. Then he turned around and walked toward the other dinosaurs. Soso felt sad, but she knew letting go was the right thing to do. Now, if you look closely at the ground where Soso and Chompy played, you might just see a tiny glow. And when you see it, you'll know that Chompy is thinking of his best friend, Soso. The end. And that's our story for tonight. Do you remember the main idea? It's okay to feel sad when we have to say goodbye to our friends, but sometimes it's the kindest thing to do. Just like Soso, giving up something we love doesn't mean we loved it any less. If anything, it means we loved it enough to let it go. Soso and Chompy will always be best friends. Just because they couldn't see each other anymore doesn't mean they won't see each other ever again. Maybe one day they'll meet in an exciting new adventure. Now close your eyes and think about the things you love. Hold them in your heart and let the love you share bring you sweet dreams. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.